Well, good afternoon to you. Welcome back to the Monday afternoon edition of Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Well, I don't see you, but you see me. But you know what I mean. So it's Monday afternoon. Woke up a little early. I've got a few errands to run before I go to work today. And so we're going to get that done. But I went out and checked the mailbox this morning, which is something I don't do enough. One of the members over at TOST, I was talking about or asking about or inquiring about Catie's bubbles soaps, because I haven't used any, and he offered to send me a sample, and he did. So I've got Catie's bubbles, the Marche Du Rasage. I don't know, I don't speak, that's not me, but anyway, it's says it is an aromatic aquatic. So it's a really nice light cologne, what I would call a cologne type scent. Pleasant, stinks pretty good. And I'm going to pair it up with the Brut Revolution because this is similar. Obviously not the same, but very similar. And I think we'll use the old ever ready PB 650 Reknot here, or 650 PB actually. Reknot with the Virginia Sheen Finest Badger in it. I think that'll be real good. And as I said the other day, I'm going to use the Schick L. Haven't used one of these in a little while. These are a little newfangled for me. These are a little bit new, but I still use them. Yep. So anyway, we're going to use an L. This is actually my first use of this particular L. I had forgotten, but I got it in with some other stuff that I had bought. And I hadn't even put a blade in. It didn't have a blade in it. So I just put the first blade in. So we're all going to see together how good this particular L shaves. Because it's the truth that even razors of the same model can feel different. Especially in Schicks, I've noticed that you can get some that are just, they just feel different when you're shaving with them, even though they're the same model. I guess putting the key in, twisting, turning, things can get bent a little bit more, and things can happen. I've never really figured it out, but I know it can happen. So we'll find out together how this particular L shaves. I'm expecting it to be very nice. I've got a couple of different L's. I think I mentioned that before too. I've got the stick Schick that looks like the stick shifter, and then I've got the grip. I'd like to have a Paul Revere. One of these days I'll get around to getting one, and it's got the L head also. There we go. Well, we're gonna get our face wiped off there so that we're ready for a shave, and see what we can do with the Catie's bubbles, the first use. M-A-R-C-H-E with the little tick on top of the E. The Marche? I don't know. The Marche? I don't really know. Someone will correct me. Someone will sort it out. There's no shortage of folks that can do that for me. Absolutely. So along with the sample of the Catie's bubbles that I was expecting, he mentioned he would send a few others. I think I ended up with like 10 samples by the time he got finished packing stuff in there. And a couple of samples of Sterling aftershaves. So I got several new Sterling samples of the scents that I haven't used. One or two of them were, well, one of them was one that I had used. The rest of them weren't. I've got a rustic shaving soap that looks really interesting that I'm gonna, a Forest City Fern, and I cannot remember the name of the company that made that one, but it smelled really nice in the little sample container it was in. So I've got some new stuff to try out along the way. Here we are, loaded up our Catie's bubbles just from right on top of the little sample jar here. That's why I chose this brush. It looked like it would be a good fit to get down in here and scrape some soap off the top. Now this is not a tallow soap at all. It's stearic acid, water, coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, shea butter, fragrance, sodium hydroxide, jojoba oil, sodium lactate, and glycerin. It's not a tallow soap. Now, there's not inherently anything wrong with a soap that's not tallow. I just normally use tallow soaps of some kind or other, but nothing wrong with glycerin soap. Use a few of those too. Now the first thing I'm noticing is that's a very nice lather. Easy to lather. I use warm water, of course, because you know it's silly to use cold water. Personal opinion. My video. My opinions count. We get it on there. It's got that nice aquatic aromatic scent. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Alright, here we go with the ale. Got the nice ribbed handle you could hold on to, and I put a new Personna blade in it. Feels good. Surprisingly enough, it shaves like a Schick. Who'd have thunk it? Alright. These ales, last time I looked, now I will say it has been a little while since I've been on the bay or anywhere looking for razors. But last time I looked, the ales were not that hard to find. And they're a nice shaving razor, they're easy to shave with, which I think all the Schicks are. Not too hard to find blades. These Personna blades, I get them from Andrew Shave Shop on Este. Andrew is a really good guy. He's a member of TOST and the Shave Den. He's got a little shave shop, and he'll have some blades, and he also has he'll pick up razors and resell them. Always nice, reasonably priced. And so when I need blades, I go look to him for these blades. Oh, here we go with the second lather. Still plenty of lather in the brush here. Now, I made a comment the other day that I don't pay a lot of attention to post-shave face, and I don't use moisturizers and all this stuff. But this does feel nice. It feel like it's not drying anything out. Of course, till I get done and cleaned up, I guess you won't really know that, will you? But it's got a nice feel to it. It's not rough on the face. So right across the grain here. Plenty of slide and slip, cushion. Feels really good. Feels really good coming across there. Rinse is really nice and clean out of the old Schick here. That's one thing about a Schick is you have to keep them rinsed out as you're shaving. But there's no problem with this rinsing out of the razor at all. Just a couple of swishes there and it rinses right out nice and clean. I like that. So yeah, Catie Bubbles, first use of the new ale, or new to me ale. I like it. All right, get the old bug dried off here. We're going to pause for just a second for a little coffee ingestion, because he needs coffee this afternoon. That's still the Louisiana, by the way. Louisiana dark. It's a medium dark. It's not even as dark as the community, but it's still good. With the chicory and nice and black, so there's no need to put anything in that. Yes, indeed. And we'll go on with the witch hazel, because we use witch hazel for our touch-up pass, of course. That's what we always do. So let's see what we feel here. We're going to have under the neck where we normally get, and reason under that jawline right there. Here lately, I've been having to do more cleanups there. I guess I need to pay more attention when I'm shaving to getting under that jawline. We'll trim up around the old goatee here. And under the neck. You could even do a little buffing with these old Schick. See there, I can run through there and buff all day long. Not gonna get any irritation. Oh, everything's good and slick. Come down in front of this here. All right, there we go. First use of the ale. Matter of fact, the birthday giveaway over at the January birthday giveaway at Toast this month, I put in a new old stock ale that I had. It originally came with a couple of twin blades and a dispenser, but someone over the years had taken the dispenser out and took the blades out. So it's got a twin blade dispenser. There's just no blades in it. And then it's a new old stock ale. So that's going to be part of the birthday giveaway. We try to do that every month. I started that, I think, in November. October, November, something like that. I think it was November I started it, though, that we started trying to do that. And also, just a little trivia, something we'll touch on later. 20th of this month marks the, let's see, it'll be the 7 years for Toast. I started, I created it, so I signed up on the 20th of January when I started coding, putting everything in to build it initially. So 7 years coming up on Toast. Appreciate everybody that's joined over there. Appreciate everybody that's subscribed to these videos and leave your comments and everything. It's great to read and see what's going on. So Catie Bubble. So first use right out of the gate here. I like it. It's not a tallow soap. It's glycerin. Got glycerin in it, and all the stearic acid is the first ingredient. But it's you know, it's nice. It's got a nice light scent there. They call it an aromatic aquatic, and it's nice. It's pleasant, and face feels good. Had plenty of slip and slide. And that's about the best review I can do for a soap. I'm not the world's greatest at reviewing soap. I shave with them, either like them or don't like them. I like this one. Thanks for the sample, Mike. And all the other samples that I'm now going to get to spend a glorious amount of time working my way through. And we'll see what comes of all of them. So I hope y'all have a great afternoon. No real rant this time. Sorry about that. If all you tuned in for was a rant, you may be a little bit disappointed in this one because it wasn't really a rant. And but, you know, just a good shave. We'll finish it up here with the Brut Revolution, which they quit making a long time ago. Guess it wasn't really all that popular. And it is not something I use a lot either, but it, you know, it's nice. It's kind of a nice, light, airy type thing, because it kind of goes along with this particular scented Catie Bubble. So look, y'all have a great day. And I'm going to finish getting dressed, and I got to go out, like I said, run some errands before it's time to go to work tonight. And we'll see you next time right here, Shaving with Fuzzy. Y'all have happy, happy, happy shaves.